So this is a good one to start on alternate finger picking, alternating bass lines, and just playing some simple dominant seventh chords. So as far as the chords go, I'm just playing an E dominant 7 chord, and then I'm playing the A dominant 7 chord. Just common chords, and finally a B dominant 7. Just doing a 12-bar blues progression, and I'm not resolving to the 5 at the end, so I'm just doing 4 bars of the 1, 2 bars of the 4, back to 2 bars of the 1, then I'm going 5, 4, and 2 bars at the 1 at the end. So I'm going to mark that down on the description so you can follow along. Okay, for the alternate bass notes, I'm using my thumb. I'm doing some light muting with my right hand. I form the chords, so I'm starting off with my E dominant 7 chord. I'm going to be playing 2 E notes. So I've got my open E, and I've got an E at the 2nd fret of the D string. All right, so. So that creates the groove. Then the 4 chord, which is an A dominant 7, playing the open A note and that E note again. So back to that 1. Now for the 5, B dominant 7 chord, and I'm playing the lowest 2 notes of the chord of the B7. So it's a B note and an E flat, B and the E flat, which is there. The 4, the 1. All right, so that's it for the bottom end, and which creates the groove, using my thumb, lightly muting, and forming those shapes of chords. Alright, so I hold my E dominant 7 shaped chord, and just holding that in place. I'm adding in my bottom end, my bass line, and I'm using my index and middle finger to play the top end notes, leaving a lot of sustain as well, and muting on the bottom end. Okay, really slow. Notice that bass line. The A7 or 4 chord, I'm playing it in a similar way as well. Starting off with that pinch and letting the top G note ring, which identifies this chord as a dominant 7. Just holding onto that chord, so I'm really doing nothing with the chord, just playing the bass line, and my top notes are being played by the index and middle finger. Here it is, really slow. So here's the last 4 bars of this 12-bar progression. So I'm holding on to the chord shapes. Here's my 5 chord. Switch to the 4. Back to the 1 for 2 bars. And then I start the next 12-bar progression with 4 bars on the 1 again. Right, so to get a handle on the alternate bass fingerstyle blues approach in this case, it's pretty up-tempo actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so getting the handle on that bass, alternate bass line or bass note pattern. You can practice it slow, of course. All right, we need the coordination from the top notes and the bottom notes. And as far as the chords go, they're very simple, just the 3 chord shapes, very basic, dominant 7 chords. All right, so I hope this gives you some ideas on getting started with fingerstyle blues using an alternate bass line, using some common chords, and pretty up-tempo groove. So just building into it bit by bit is the idea on this. So thanks for checking out this video, and remember that you can subscribe to my channel for these weekly blues guitar tutorials. We'll catch you soon again.